Okay, so let's do a quick review of the Ftse's price action today. I was going to do this earlier, but I've been trading and I just couldn't find a break in the price action to have time. So apologies, it's a bit late. The 5th of September at 10 to 7. I'll just quickly buzz through this, and then I'll do some longer stuff this week. So pre-bell, here's your bell. Flat price action going into the bell. Price oscillating over the flat 200, and so is the 50 doing the same. So that moves into the bell. Okay, you'd be forgiven to maybe start to consider that this may have been a breakout up channel as support here. However, it was never going to be, because up the frame, remember, MAs have to be contextualized within other time frames. So it was never going to be a breakout channel because the 50 is under the 200. Okay, that means that the 5-min chart, which this is, the 5-min chart is not support. You can't have a 1-min breakout channel when you haven't got 5-minute MA support. Okay, that's just fact. Divergent zones here, 5-min, 1-min divergence entries within the 5-min divergent zone. High probability, especially this one, which I took as I was typing these. I typed these into the forum, so these were real time. I actually traded these, and I was saying that the ones are likely to roll at any given test of this support. They're likely to roll over, and price will then have the power to roll the ones over and push through the 5s, because indeed the 5-minute chart is not true support. So it will then look for the next level, which is here. I called 190. I came off a bit early, actually. I was a bit impatient, but I called 190 because it's the 200 on the 15-min chart. 50 above the 200 means the 15-min is support. So we had the retest of 90 with a lovely little 1-min div there, guys. Look, okay, against flat 5s. Flat 1s, 15-min 200 MA support. Remember, the higher the time frame, the stronger the MAs. So 15-min 200 MA support with a retest of the low with a nice 1-min divergence there. Remember, the 1s aren't in a down channel. They're not even trying to create one. The 5s are flat, not trying to create a down channel. So this is high probability because you're not trading against trend, all right? Because essentially there isn't one. So divergences within the range off of a 200-min, a 200 MA 15-min support marker is always high probability. However, I took 50% on resistance at the time, which was resistance, which is the 50 on the 200, purely because it still hadn't confirmed as support. Because it's still trading under the 200, albeit it's very, very close to crossing, it still could have whipsawed. So always be prepared for all eventualities. I was prepared for it to maybe retest the low, which would have put us into a 5-min divergent zone. However, it didn't. It pushed through, which is great. So I took 50% of my 90 trade. Price pushed through, which I was hoping, and it's most likely that it would, because it's getting close to pinching. And I let the other half run. Once the 50 has crossed the 200, we're now into a support channel. That 5-min chart then becomes support. Right there, that 5-min chart then becomes support. That then essentially allows for the breakout to happen. Okay, you can't have a breakout in price action against a 5-minute chart that is not yet supporting the price. It just won't happen. Okay, so once price is supported, it's now back to stuff that we've spoken about many times. Your support, you're trading the low frame channels. So you've got trends within trends. Low frame MA channels looking for high frame MA support and resistance markers. So you've got longs off of the channel. See that one there, even on that little cross. Well, let's see with that one actually. Yeah, you could have taken that one. So anything once this price is coming back, broken through and coming back and testing the cross of the 50. The cross of the 200 by the 50, it's longs out of the channel and shorts back to the channel, which is the stuff we've spoken about many times before. Same principle. If you're not trading the 5-min chart, more entries on the 1-min, obviously. Price broken through. This support zone is confirmed by the 5-min cross, obviously. It can't break out truly like that until you've got 5-min support. So you've got divergence, entries back to the channel, okay, or taking longs out of the support channel. Trusting the channel now because the 200 has turned. We've had a breakout and longing the pullbacks out of the support channel for following trend. So shorts back to support and long out of support. So essentially what's happening now is we've got the low frames, the 1, 5s and 15s as support. This channel's starting to soften, moving into resistance areas, which are essentially your 1-min, sorry, the 1-min, I always say that with the 1 hour. The 1 hour down channel, which is still intact. This is resistance, and the 4 hour, which is resistance. We've got low frame channels moving up, looking for higher frame resistance. I won't go into pullbacks, what I'm looking for. We just don't have time. I'm going to keep these shorter and snappy. I might do another one later. But just keep an eye on this area here. The 295-300 area is quite key for me because we're into a little divergence area on the 1 hour chart, okay, within a down channel. Okay, so this is of interest to me. How price action, how the low frames here, MA crosses, MA flattening on the 1-min, breaks of the 5s, the 200 to catch up with 50s crossing the 5s, all stuff I'll go into in a longer video. But the low frame price action, how that's behaving within this area here is of interest to me. Okay, and we'll look at that another time.